Mr. Speaker, distinguished members of this noble house, my fellow Guyanese, I rise before you this evening as a new member of this noble house, but also as a patriotic Guyanese, a devoted mother, and an educator with over 20 years of experience. And not just a school educator, a principal, a lecturer who served with the University of London, the University of Bedfordshire, and our University of Guyana. Mr. Speaker, please permit me to share a factual moment, a memory. Not a Nancy's tale as we heard this evening as the sun went down for members of the opposition, but something that actually occurred. When I started my journey as an educator, it was quite nervous. I was nervous as I entered the classroom and didn't really understand in that first moment the responsibility of an educator. But she was not the Minister of Education then.
Stop interrupting.
In a class, there was one young man who stood with me. Let's call him Samuel. He was a bright but very quiet young man. His uniform hung loosely from his body, and his collar was softened by too many washes. He carried a quiet dignity with him, but he wasn't broken. He was interested to learn. Yes, I am.
Yes.
One afternoon, after the bell went, he remained and came. Yes, you learn from stories. Just pause and listen. Pause. Pause. And that afternoon, he came for a conversation in history, for him to understand a revolution that occurred many moons ago. Very good. We sat that afternoon at his desk in the classroom, where the chalk dust danced on the sunlight. And there we had a journey, a conversation. And during that journey, a spark occurred. And that young man awoken. He began to understand. He saw himself differently. He did more than understand the facts before him, but what he saw was possibility. The classroom is a magical place. And in that classroom, between questions that students will ask and the teacher's response, lies the magic of nation building. That is investment that comes when schools are open. Mr. Speaker, education is not merely a sector. It is the very heart of our national mission.
Yes.
And I stand here this evening to wholeheartedly endorse Budget 2026 because it is fiscally strong, strategically sound, and morally just. It will deliver on every aspect of our manifesto that we would have taken to the Guyanese people. Unlike members of the opposition over here and over here, I was campaigning. Check the Facebook pages, sir. Okay. But we will deliver. We will deliver. Investing in education, we're not just balancing accounts, we're securing our future for every child in every classroom throughout this country. And Mr. Speaker, we're not starting from scratch, Mr. Speaker. the scratch that they left in 2020, Minister Priya Manichan, when she assumed office and retook the ministry from those opposition members, Minister Priya navigated the education sector through an unprecedented global pandemic, COVID-19. We can't forget that. When education moved from the classroom to online, teacher training went online. Education did not stop there. Now, under our new minister, Sonia Parag, a lot has happened. A lot has happened. If you go quiet, you will hear what would have happened. Under Sonia Parag, she will continue to build on all the heavy lifting that you made Minister Priya do, because your government did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So Minister Manichan had to lift the ministry, not from the 4 years when you were there, because you took it 10 years backward. So we had to come back to where she left it, then to take it forward. I was not there. Honorable Mr. Speaker, Honorable Mr. Speaker, please do your research as to where I came from before you open your mouth to blah, blah, blah. Now, because you brought this up, you're going to make me divert. I came here, Mr. Speaker, to really honor the nature of this assembly. But I need to address some issues. You need to do your research before you come to Parliament. When you do not do your research, you come to Parliament and you do like them. You sit quietly. Now, everyone talking about this oil and the money. The People's Progressive Party Civic has always invested in education and the people of Guyana before oil. This happened under our founding leader, Dr. Jagan. It happened in 92. In 1992, there was no oil. It was a budget deficit that was inherited. And the poor PPP government had to dig and work and work and work and work. I am going, but I'm giving you context. Context, sir. Sir. You see, my Guyanese people who are listening online, when you do not like to hear facts, you blabber like the opposition so that they can hopefully drown us out as we are sharing facts. Facts are very important. Context is very important because we are judging this budget, and let's judge it perfectly. But you are behaving like an unruly student, so I have to become an educator and help you. It's part of my civic responsibility. Now, you ready for me to teach? Okay, class, let's be quiet. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And that's what I did. Now, Doctor saying, do we have a deficit? Now, let's continue. Looking at budget 2026 and the $183.6 billion that is going to the education sector, it means a number of things are happening. We heard about the Because You Care cash grant, which is very important. It was taken away, it's back, and it has been progressively added upon. The school feeding program is very important because children are coming to school because they are getting a meal. Attendance has continuously increased because the children and parents know when they go to school, they will receive at least one nutritious meal. Infrastructure development has to happen. Our population is expanding. We need to have more schools, so we will build them. A school is not just a building. It's a beacon declaring to every village, every community, every area that their children matter, that we see them, and we will give their children a space to learn. As we are bridging the gaps between the coast and the hinterland, investments in technology are happening. And this is happening on a number of levels. We have the Guyana Learning Channel, 𝐁𝐔𝐃𝐆𝐄, and the revolutionary Guyana Digital School. This is bringing quality education to every Guyanese, regardless of where they are living, via television, radio, tablet, or cell phone. All the resources that our children need, from nursery all the way to secondary school, is available one click away. Yes, they have internet. Yes, they have devices because they're on Facebook, they're on TikTok, they're doing everything online. The digital space is where our children live. So we are meeting them where they live in that digital space to increase engagement. Now, you spoke about teachers. Of course, we are investing in teachers. We are investing in teachers on two levels. Head teachers and those teachers in management positions are currently in training with the National Education Leadership Academy. What is this going to do? It's going to train educators, principals, as to strengthen school capacity. This means that head teachers, as the architects of school culture, will build within their respective schools environments where excellence will thrive. In the creative arts, where the imagination and talent of our children will be nurtured for our orange economy. Because the orange economy doesn't happen by night. It is something that we are investing in within the education sector as well. TVET is very important, and there are many PICs in schools. So we have within all the high schools access to TVET education, Mr. Jordan, honorable member. And Gordon, thank you. I said that. In sports, discipline and teamwork will build national athletes, and in academics, our future will be secured. Educators are the architects of a nation's soul, and we know that, and that's why we have progressively increased all of the benefits, payment, and incentives that goes to educators. It's quite shocking that these members speak about teachers, but when they were in government, they did nothing for the same teachers who they're talking about now. And their own member, who unfortunately is not here, made that comment. It's really? She did. Under the PPP, she said that in Guyana Times, September 2018. But we are investing in teachers, and we will always invest in teachers. We invest in teachers both in terms of monetary investments as well as their training, because their skills have to be continuously improved. I'm not you. The ministry, Mr. Speaker, vision extends beyond test scores. We are focusing on the holistic development of every child to ensure that they thrive in the global world. This means our anti-bullying campaign is important. It means the moral and civic education classes in the school is important. It means the counselors in the school is important, along with the sports, the TVET, the creative arts, all of these things that are happening within our schools are geared towards ensuring that all of our children are ready to conquer the world and to thrive. We are working to aggressively increase. I'm at work at 7:15, sir. You must try it. We are working to ensure universal secondary education. We are close, and we're going to get it. For the simple fact that the University of Guyana, which is being built out throughout the country in the regions, it has seats. It has seats for every Guyanese citizen. So no one at all in this country can ever say they're denied access to tertiary education. So secondary education will be
Honorable
100%.
Minister, let us not deny you. Time to conclude.
Honorable Member, Honorable Speaker, I'd like to ask that the Honorable Member be given 5 minutes to conclude her presentation.
Thank you, Minister Teixeira. Honorable Member, you may continue to conclude in 5 minutes.
I will show two things that we are doing in collaboration with the Ministry of Health as well as the Ministry of Social Services, holistic development, yes? The Ministry of Health has started an unprecedented new system. At the nursery level to date, 18,356 children were screened. Of this, 2,191 children have been referred for rehabilitation in speech therapy as well as audiology. In primary, 54,351 children have been screened. 841 referred to specialist support in audiology, speech, occupational therapy, as well as physiotherapy. In secondary level, 5,165 children have been screened. These are not just statistics. These represent lives touched, safeguarded futures, supported families. Added to this, within special education, we have a technical and vocational training center that trains persons with special education needs for jobs. And they graduate with trained certificates and they are employed. Added to that, we have within the regions, learning tents where adults who for some reason or the other missed school, they now have access. We are in 5 prisons working with those persons who are on short-term sentences to reform. We are investing in sustainable development. We're not investing in glossy promises nor short-term fancy glare. So every time we build a school, we train teachers, we give scholarships, we strengthen hospitals, we pave roads, we expand digital networks, we ensure the sustainability of our currency, we have prudence in our fiscal policy. This adds resilience to our economy that affords you the privilege of that seat. Economic stability, Mr. Speaker, is not a slogan for the People's Progressive Party civic government. It is our tested and proven track record. Everything that we say we will do, we do and surpass. We do not give $1 and then take back 10. That is not our manifesto. We believe firmly that every child in this country has potential. We will find their potential, we will nurture their potential, and we will create a Guyana that you can't even dream of, sir. So sit back, relax, and watch. Mr. Speaker, I would like to say, long live the courageous people of this nation. Long live the visionary stewardship of the leadership of the People's Progressive Party Civic. And long live the 83,000 square miles that make up the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, rich in promise, rooted in resilience, and bound together by an unbreakable national spirit. Long live Guyana, now and forever. Mr. Speaker, I'm deeply grateful for your patience and attention in hearing my presentation, which I now submit to this honorable house.
Wonderful.
Thank you.